Oh, this is incredible. Wow, what a processional for Sir Nightmare Donovan! And look at this, Jay Breezy. Merrick Donovan, all business tonight after that 15-minute time-limited draw back at Battle for the Multiverse.
Oh, yeah. Sir Nightmare Donovan has something to prove tonight. He's not going to... Oh.
Incredible fanfare!
A noble entrance for the mighty knight.
That's a champion in the ring right there. That's a future GTW champion.
And his opponent.
And here comes another future GTW champion.
And both of these men undefeated. Undefeated GTW. Oh no! Here come the Leroy Shogun!
Asterisk on the undefeated for Shogun, of course, but, you know, we're not going to count that low blow BS.
Why not?
Because we don't count that shit.
I think he got pinned 1, 2, 3, so I'm going to go ahead and count it.
The baddest man alive making his way to the ring, and I think we're going to see a conclusive finale to what started back at Battle of the Multiverse between these two men.
The action was so fierce it could be contained by one match. We got to roll it over into part 2.
You know, I'm anxious to see if Merrick Donovan pulls his usual challenge with the slap of the glove. Because I'd like to see Leroy pull out some nunchucks, slap him right back, you know?
Sir Merrick's looking awfully focused tonight.
Yeah, it looks like we're not going to see a ceremonial dropping of the gauntlet here. Sir Merrick Donovan going straight to work on Leroy Shogun in the corner. Leroy Shogun starts pounding off on Merrick Donovan in the corner.
They're picking up right where they left off.
Oh, and official Eric's going to have his hands full with this one tonight as Leroy Shogun blasts Merrick Donovan with knees, and both of these men are unhinged right now. Oh, look at that. Merrick Donovan just runs right into that lariat from Leroy Shogun.
Leroy Shogun's combos are unmatched at GTW.
Oh, look at that. Went for a fancy flipping kick. Instead, I wasn't expecting the trumpet there. Oh my gosh, Merrick Donovan belying the levity of that trumpet is just absolutely murderous right now, as is Leroy Shogun.
My goodness. Merrick Donovan just laying into Leroy Shogun here.
I feel like I'm being transported back to medieval times.
And Leroy Shogun's gonna have to look out, make sure he doesn't get sent back to medieval times, because that's usually the death knell in a match with Sir Nightmare Donovan. Stiff blows from both competitors. This is ridiculous.
It's got to really mess with the baddest man alive when you hear a trumpet every time you fail, you know?
It's like being a hockey goalie.
No failure there. Just plasters Sir Nightmare Donovan with a big slap to the chest.
Maybe it's enough.
And a quick snap suplex there by Leroy Shogun.
It doesn't look like it's enough to get in Shogun's head. I mean, when you master...
Oh, look at this. Oh. A little combo cabron.
When you train in 5 disciplines...
Oh, my God! Oh. Leroy Shogun went for that big axe handle smash, and Sir Nightmare Donovan was ready for him.
Come on, Shogun!
Boatsaw, you weren't here for this last month, but this is an insane intensity from Sir Nightmare Donovan that we just didn't see last night.
No,
last month, rather.
He's intensely focused here. Normally, one of no nonsense, anyways, tries to get the job done, and he's doing just that right now. Not gonna let a time limit be his enemy this time.
Oh, look at that. Leroy Shogun trying to break up the knee bar with a kick to the head there, but Sir Nightmare Donovan holds on tenaciously. And Leroy Shogun is in deep trouble if he wants to stay down on the mat with someone as accomplished an amateur wrestler as is Sir Nightmare Donovan.
Leroy's no slouch in the fighting game himself, but on the mat, Sir Merrick Donovan definitely has the advantage.
Sir Nightmare Donovan talking some heavy shit in the ring right now.
And backing it up to boot, Jay Breezy. Every shot of him has been as stiff as I've ever seen.
Absolutely. I've never seen somebody step up to the baddest man alive, Leroy Shogun, like this.
And he's looking to charge in the corner there. Leroy Shogun hooks him up. Wow! Look at that martial arts kick. He just knocked Sir Nightmare Donovan into tomorrow.
What a maneuver. Sir Merrick Donovan did not see that coming. I don't think anybody did.
And it looks like we maybe finally see the tide turn in this battle as it's been a little evenly matched, but Leroy Shogun was able to buy himself some space here. It looks like he wants to start methodically going to work on Merrick Donovan.
And Ashton's spilling outside the ring now.
I don't think, I guess he does, but it looked like Merrick didn't know where he was for a minute after taking that boot to the face.
All right, just playing coy.
Oh, big clubbing blow to the chest of Leroy Shogun.
Like a moth to the koi, like they always say, Bonesaw, you know?
Exactly. Merrick Donovan is one of the most clever wrestlers out there, constantly using the situation to his advantage.
Oh, big uppercut. Now what's Merrick Donovan thinking here? Getting out a little bit of hardware, and I gotta think that this is maybe not the most knightly thing to do.
He's just looking for the victory. That's the knightliest thing there is.
Oh my gosh. Oh, big strike to the chest of Leroy Shogun. And this is dangerous. You're not quite sure what Sir Nightmare Donovan is doing here, but it looks like he's getting a running head start. Oh, Shogun dropped it!
My goodness.
This match might be over, folks.
That was absolutely incredible from Sir Nightmare Donovan.
Leroy Shogun has no idea where he is right now.
Merrick Donovan pulling out all the stops tonight at GTW. We are still here.
And this is insane to me because I've never seen anyone take it to Leroy Shogun like this before. And look at this chancery modified that Sir Nightmare Donovan has applied to Leroy Shogun now.
You're absolutely right. This is not a position Leroy Shogun's used to being in. Let's see if he can actually figure out a way out from underneath.
And Shogun got to be careful there. His shoulders got pinned down to the mat there by proxy of that hold that Merrick Donovan had him in. 2 count, but no dice there. And the same applies for Merrick Donovan. He gets the shoulder up.
Man, the power of these two, man. I can't believe the ring is even staying together.
Come on, Shogun, fight back! Come on, Shogun, fight back! Joustin!
The crowd urging on Leroy Shogun in the Grindhouse. Oh. And Merrick Donovan eats a big old elbow. Oh, look at that! Oh, the Phoenix Senton right into Sir Merrick Donovan. Absolutely incredible.
Unbelievable.
Tremendous. That's going to be enough.
Holy shit.
Oh, and a big body splash there from Leroy Shogun. And a spinning kick to the head of Merrick Donovan as well. Oh, no! Look at that sleeper suplex.
The baddest man alive just turned it on, everybody.
This is the explosive offense that makes him so dangerous.
Oh, big kick to the head there from Leroy Shogun.
Merrick Donovan felt every bit of that foot.
And the crowd is on their feet for both men here. This is incredible. Pin the shoulders down does Leroy Shogun.
So close.
But Merrick Donovan kicks out. This match is incredible.
I think the problem has been a lack of trumpet. Hopefully his corner gets the memo.
Can you imagine how mad these two guys are after a 15-minute time limit to stop their fight? Look at this.
I mean, you can clearly see it happening in the ring here. And Leroy Shogun is just blasting Merrick Donovan any way he can. Merrick Donovan says, oh no, hits him with a big knee to the midsection. A little misdirection here. And Leroy Shogun gets pulled over with a nightly Larry.
And this trumpeter sounds.
It'd be reckless to let these guys go more than 15 minutes. They might end up killing each other here.
And now the GTW Grindhouse cheered for both these guys.
I'll tell you what, I really would love to have a minstrel shout a horn out every time I walk into a room. That'd be incredible.
Yeah, I think you could afford somebody to follow you around for a little bit. They might not have a bugle though. It might just be like an iPhone effect.
And now, of course, when you go to town on each other like that, now these guys have to worry about beating the standing 10 count. Official Eric at 5 and
Merrick Donovan's about to make it. Both.
now I gotta imagine everything that's happening is just gonna be instinct at this point.
Yes.
Leroy Shogun blocks a suplex attempt. Merrick Donovan continues to go. Oh, reverses that into a stunner.
Maintains neck control.
And now here it is. Phoenix, Falcon Arrow, hooks both legs, 2 count there.
Wow.
I can't believe that. I can't believe Leroy Shogun kicked out of that. Nobody kicks out of the Falcon Arrow.
You have to imagine he just did that on pure muscle memory. Wrestler's instincts.
And there ain't nothing fancy about this. Sir Knight Merrick Donovan is kicking the shit out of Leroy Shogun.
Hammer him with kicks. That's the way to be, you know?
Oh, look at this. Up on the shoulders here. Oh, look at that.
Leroy with the classic head to the knee.
A little Ushikaroshi action from Leroy Shogun. Or Ghost Dog knee, rather.
Ghost Dog, yeah.
Sorry,
Ghost Dog
I'm an
for the win.
idiot. Leroy Shogun gets that victory there.
Wow. What an incredible series of back and forth blows, my friends.
Absolutely. You got to hand it to both of these men. That was a tremendous competition.
Well, I think this is what happens when you step into the ring with the baddest man alive, but you can't discount the performance of Sir Knight Merrick Donovan, and I think as begrudgingly as anyone wants to say it, or say it proudly, noble victory.
He's going to head into the back now. I think he just needs some tender trumpeting, and he'll be back to the
It's a good thing he had his merry minstrel here to carry him back to the back there.
Ernest back in the ring, and my God, what a contest that was.
Unbelievable.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. GTW Tag Team Championship!
All right, what we've all been waiting for. Before the thing we've all been waiting for.
We're starting our trip to Titletown.
Here's WoW.
Managed by Robbie K. The world famous Daniel Lacey. The Trust Fund Kid, Blake Banks.
Well, here come the wrestling down in the ring. World famous Daniel Lacey, Trust Fund Kid, Blake Banks, of course, managed by Robbie K. And you heard him say it. When you go with Robbie K, you go all the way. Greg, grab that microphone.
Yeah,
Grab that microphone, Robbie K. We'd love to have you over here.
Rocking the Louis Vuitton trunks. Stay clean, stay clean.
You know what? I don't even want to talk to you guys.
Oh,
Robbie
don't
K,
do us like
come
that,
on,
Robbie
man.
K. We invited you over here.
Yeah. Let's get out of here then.
Messed up our booth and everything.
Yeah. What is
Whatever. We were just being nice.
You know, Robbie K's not even a wrestler. He's just a guy. We could take him out.
Gotta say though, respect the attitude.
That Louis Vuitton gear is definitely. I'm
Flashy, baby.
I know, man. That's
I'm
baller.
jealous.
That's baller ass shit right there.
Those trunks probably cost more than my house.
I saw the Made in Korea tag on the back of those things. Don't worry about it, guys. Worry about the champions.
All right.
The Gifted successfully defended the GTW Tag Team titles against professional wrestlers at Battle for the Multiverse on their first open challenge. And who's gonna pick up the sticks but other than Wealth of Wrestling? They've got more money than God, but ultimately, none of that money means anything when you're in the ring with Logan Cruz and Wheezy T, the GTW champions, the Gifted.
I have Logan Cruz's updated slogan. Logan's slogan is now "Hands of Steel, Tongue of Platinum." Oh, all right.
Upgraded. Right past gold.
So those long hours in Minecraft, they really pay off.
Absolutely.
Well, let's see who's going to be starting off. Looks like it's going to be Logan Cruz for the Gifted.
It's nice to see a lot of wrestlers tonight donning the rainbow colors in their uniforms and outfits. Shout out to Pride Month.
Pride Month, baby.
Oh no!
Oh, Wealth of Wrestling wasting no time.
Wealth of Wrestling taking it to the champs right away.
And the bell rings and we're off to the races. Of course, Wealth of Wrestling got a head start there. Trust Fund Kid Blake Banks just smashes Wheezy T's face right into the right into the apron. Meanwhile, Logan Cruz is pounding Daniel Lacey's world famous face right into the wall of the Grindhouse. Whoa, look at the hands of Stone go to work on the Trust Fund Kid.
Blake Banks just became a punching bag, literally.
And Daniel Lacey uses the weight of that punching bag to just... They're all using the punching bag. This is insane.
Has this match even started?
Oh, look, there's another punching bag. Wheezy T just launches this right into Daniel Lacey's face. And now the Gifted have Robbie K running for the hills.
Robbie K getting out of there fast.
Yeah, the Robbie K does not want any part of this action, clearly. He came over here all cocky in front of us.
All right, well, it looks like we have legal men now. It's going to be Wheezy T going against the Trust Fund Kid, Blake Banks here.
Wheezy T.
Incredible physical speed of Wheezy T. And Blake Banks just needs a light speed drop kick from the champion.
I don't think I could follow these guys even with Saiyan eyes.
Hook of the outside legs here. 1 count, but Blake Banks kicks out fast.
Those feet came out of nowhere, Blake Banks. He was hit by a Mack truck. Wheezy T.
Tag here as Logan Cruz makes it into the ring. Tandem offense. Wheezy T whips Logan Cruz right into him, and he uses him as a stepping stone. What is that? A lariat from Logan Cruz. He's going to hook the outside leg. Count of 2 there.
Now, see, Financially Stable should be out here watching how a tag team actually should act.
Wealth of Wrestling?
No. Come on, man. Gifted.
Ooh, plasters. Blake Banks does the champion Logan Cruz. He asks one more for the crowd. The crowd says yes, and he's glad to oblige. And it looks like we got a 10 count going on here in the Grindhouse. Official Eric administering a 5 count here, but being a little lenient and letting him get the whole 10 there.
First he lets the Gifted run a 2-on-1, and now this slow count on the corner punches. Come on. Referee Eric needs to get control here. Check his biases.
It's leniency. Look at here, the assist by world famous Daniel Lacey, but he eats a knee for his trouble, but that's going to allow Blake Banks to come around with a big spinning kick off the turnbuckle. Hooks up the champion here. Count of 2 and Logan Cruz kicks out.
Robbie K, the energy that Robbie K has around the outside of the ring, he's really guiding these guys.
Tag to world famous Daniel Lacey from Blake Banks, but he's gonna take that last 5 seconds in the ring, every bit of it, so he can blast Logan Cruz right in the midsection.
I just hope referee Eric can extend the same courtesy on his 5 count to Wealth of Wrestling that he did the Gifted.
Well, he's not gonna need to because Wealth of Wrestling is coming in and out with those quick tags. Blake Banks tags in, and a little more tandem offense by the challengers. Logan Cruz falls to the ground, pin cover here. 1 count. Bailey gets 2 and Logan Cruz kicks out. Another tag to Daniel Lacey. Looking for a neck breaker here.
Now it's the big man's turn.
World famous Daniel Lacey off the ropes. Says bye-bye, pops him in his right eye with a big leg drop. Hook to the inside leg. Wheezy T quick to break it up.
Get him out of the ring. He's not the legal man.
Don't worry about him. Look at Robbie K is out here. He's punching the air, and every time he punches, his guys punch.
Robots?
What is this? Real steel? Is that Hugh Jackman out there?
Someone check under the ring.
Nevertheless, world famous Daniel Lacey just going to work on Logan Cruz here, but Logan Cruz fighting back a little bit. Logan Cruz got him in the middle of the ring. Goes for a lariat there, no. Whoa, big power slam from world famous Daniel Lacey. Hook a leg, 2 count there. And the champion kicks out.
Daniel Lacey trying to keep Logan Cruz grounded. That flashy offense. Can't do much on the ground.
Well, he had to put world famous in apostrophes on his trunks because I never heard of him, but nevertheless, his moves are effective. And a tag to Blake Banks. Wheezy T enraged, and now Wealth of Wrestling is going to take advantage of this here. And now Robbie K's holding Logan Cruz's leg. That damn Robbie K getting into the mix.
Wheezy T trying to take advantage of the situation and break the rules. Referee Eric not allowing him to. Rightfully so.
Oh, what do you call Robbie K just did?
I didn't see that. What? I was watching Wheezy T try to cheat.
Oh, look at this. Logan Cruz quick to tag Wheezy T. Wheezy T in the ring now. Blasters Blake Banks with a couple of lariats. Looking for a kick here. It's a curry.
Speed of Wheezy T, my goodness.
You think you've stopped him, but then you get kicked in the head anyway. It's unbelievable.
Like
Wheezy T in a dangerous area here, fighting off Banks and Lacey. He gets a jab in the eye and a neck breaker over the top rope.
Oh, brutal.
Wheezy T's in agony.
Use the turnbuckle to really add some stretch to that.
And what's Robbie K doing here on this side of the ring?
Blake Banks making fun of Wheezy T for his asthma.
Tag now to Daniel Lacey. And Daniel Lacey hits Wheezy T with a big boot to the midsection.
You know, I am really impressed
Tying up here with a modified backbreaker. It's gonna say, yeah, give him another one.
I'm really impressed with the communication across the board from Wealth of Wrestling.
2 count there.
That's what money buys you. The best training, the best conditioning, the best coaching.
Yeah. Robbie K, he seems like an asshole, but he seems like he knows what he's doing. He seems like an asshole that gets results.
My God, sunset flip. Wheezy T looking to score 1 here. Count of 1, count of 2 there. The challenger kicks out. Oh! And it absolutely demolishes the champion with a big boot to the face.
These are your guys. These are your guys.
I'm just calling the action as I see it, pal.
Robbie K, that guy needs to turn it down a notch. Not today.
Another pin attempt by world famous Daniel Lacey in the ring here, and the champion Wheezy T kicks out. I'm just regurgitating what happens in the ring, Robbie K. Oh, look at this, a little tandem offense here. Backbreaker from world famous Daniel Lacey. Blake Banks, big elbow drop. He's gonna go for a pin now. Logan Cruz comes and breaks it up. but he hurts his knee a little bit in the transaction. And the champions are, I think the champions are in trouble, and you hate to see this.
No shame in losing to a superior competitor.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, look at Blake Banks wrenching on the neck.
Oh my goodness.
Twisting Wheezy T's neck right off his body. This is some exorcism shit right here.
The human head was not designed to turn this way.
Well, the champion's gonna attempt to fight out here, but he eats another big knee from Blake Banks.
I don't know if you guys know this.
Desperation as Wheezy T tosses him out through the ropes, but oh, look at that!
Wheezy.
On the outside, Wheezy T hits him with an enziguri. Daniel Lacey also getting thrown into the ring post here.
Blake Banks had the right idea trying to continue his offense outside the ring, but Wheezy T made him pay.
And Wheezy T needs to get to the corner. He needs to tag in Logan Cruz. Oh, look at that!
Blake Banks.
Hooks up both legs. 2 count there. Wheezy T kicks out. And did you see Bonestyle how he just cut the ring in half like that? Robbie K had him there right ready on the intercept path.
Absolutely. That's what smart tag teams do. You keep the man trapped on your side, cut the ring in half. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3.
You know, when Robbie K. Wealth of Wrestling came...
Manager Sleazy. Nailed it.
When Robbie K. Wealth of Wrestling came out last month at
tag to Logan Cruz. And Logan Cruz is going to be looking for some retribution. He pulls over world famous Daniel Lacey. Does it again. Up and down spine buster for the champion. Puts him over and flips over. Jackknife cover. Blake Banks breaks up the pin attempt.
When they came out, when Wealth of Wrestling came out last month, I did not expect them to be this ignited.
Oh, the hands are stone from Logan Cruz right to the face of Blake Banks there. And now he's just dragging Blake Banks right into the corner. Up on the corner here, tag to Wheezy T. Oh no, Blake Banks just jams him. Logan Cruz right into his partner and throws him to the outside of the ring.
Not gonna have to worry about Logan Cruz for a while.
And now Daniel Lacey joining in the fun. Blake Banks is the legal man here, but yeah, sure, just stay in the ring as long as you like, I get.
Oh no.
And now Logan Cruz coming in for some fun. Oh, look at this! What's going on here?
Don't
look
do
at this!
it.
Oh!
Nobody walks away unscathed.
Logan just sacrificed Wheezy for that, but that's okay. You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
High risk, high reward, but Jesus, who benefits from that? Every man is standing on the ground. The only one who even seems to be moving is Logan Cruz, and he's trying to shout words of encouragement to his partner, Wheezy T, who's the legal man. And this is bad news. You certainly don't want to lose a match by standing 10 count here.
Banks makes it to his feet.
Oh, look at that. A little inverted tiger driver maneuver there.
Daniel Lacey has some heavy shoulders, my friends.
And Wheezy T just blasts Daniel Lacey one.
Some stone hands of his own.
Yeah, stone shoulders.
World famous Daniel Lacey has him up on the shoulders here.
Oh, God.
Vicious tandem offense. 2 count there. And Logan Cruz just blasts Blake Banks into his partner, breaking up the count.
Wealth of Wrestling is such an impressive tag team.
What's Robbie K doing here on... Get off the apron, you idiot.
Robbie K.
That's what you get from... Oh, I can't believe that.
You know...
What was Logan Cruz doing putting his hands on Robbie K? He's not a competitor in this match.
Robbie K's not supposed to be out here. Oh my God, Wheezy T is just eating a cavalcade of kicks, knees, and strikes from Wealth of Wrestling here. Oh no! Oh, but look at that! Look at the reversal for the champion.
Robbie K is like having a Lilith squared outside the ring. Like 2 Liliths.
And now they're going for it again. Tandem offense for the champions there. Wheezy T hooks the inside leg. 2 count there. And that's it. The champions, the Gifted, retain the GTW Tag Team titles.
Robbie K or not, the Gifted are not going down like that.
They'll be back. Don't worry about that. They'll be back soon.
Incredible first outing by Wealth of Wrestling. My goodness.
And an impressive showing. Absolutely, Jay Breezy.
Well, I gotta hand it to Robbie K there, immediately getting the cameraman right out of Blake Banks' face so we could not suffer the embarrassment of that defeat that just happened at the hands of the Gifted.
That's what you do. That's what a manager does. You get your boys out of there. They don't need to suffer the indignity of watching these showboats celebrate.
Well, like it or not, it was a damn valiant attempt by the challengers, Wealth of Wrestling, but they couldn't get it done against the retaining champions, the GTW Tag Team Champions, the Gifted.
Bask in their glory. And those beautiful purple belts. The GTW Tag Team Championship belts.
And they will be held by the Gifted yet again.
And we would once again like to mention that we're sponsored by Pit Viper Sunglasses. We're sponsored by Munchies 420. We're sponsored by JabroniU.com, the Jabroni University Podcast Network. Nepotism. We'd also like to remind you that if you're going to come over here and be our guest commentator, don't yell at us. We didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, and stop slamming our microphones down.
I mean, you guys were saying terrible things about Wealth of Wrestling, so maybe you did do something deserving.
And what about when Brian Idol came over here?
Bonesaw.
I think that was a case of mistaken identity.
Bonesaw, what network do you work for? All right?
So far, my paychecks are signed by Jabroni U.
Absolutely.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And is for the GTW Heavyweight Championship.
Here we go. The moment we were waiting for after the moment we were just waiting for. Oh, you know what that music is? That's Ron Bass Jr., my friends.
You know it, outlaw since birth. Ron Bass Jr., second generation superstar. We haven't seen him in action in the Grindhouse here since February. All heart, no soul.
Let's go!
He's still a big hunk of man. Look at him. Take him all in, Bonesaw. What do you think?
I think that might be enough to make two men out of.
Absolutely. Maybe 2.5.
And what an incredible opportunity for Ron Bass Jr. The former champion was slated for a rematch but wasn't able to make it. Was Kenny Bengal against the new champion.
So Ron Bass got the call.
Heavyweight champion, Jake Sterling.
Jake Sterling. Look at how mean. Look at how mean he is.
Normally you think Ron Bass Jr.'s got to be happy to get a call in for a title shot.
Oh.
But unfortunately he's going up against this man, Jake Sterling.
Let's go!
And of course he got the job done last month in Battle for the Multiverse, where he became the champion after cashing in the DIY title.
Introducing first, your challenger, weighing 340 pounds, from the baddest part of town by way of Tampa, Florida. Representing First Class, Shooters Don't Die, and the Dirty Orphan Gang. Let's go! Here's the SON of an SLB, Ron Bass Jr.
Fuck you!
The audience not happy with Ron Bass Jr.
GTW Heavyweight Champion.
Oh no, we're gonna have to beep that out.
250 pounds.
Said no one ever on this network.
The inevitable Jake
The intensity.
It's inevitable. It's the inevitable intensity.
Well, the bell rings and we are officially underway here for your main event. And we're still here. GTW 7. And I'm going to think lead official Dan Kriegbaum's going to have his hands full here. Or maybe not. It looks like Jake Sterling's just juking and jiving in the ring here.
Let him get caught by one of Ron Bass's hands. Let him get caught.
Oh, Ron Bass Jr. easily has 150 pounds on the champion, Jake Sterling.
Let him get caught by one of those pounds. Let him get caught.
Yeah, it could be a quick match if Ron Bass Jr. gets a hold of him early.
But Bonesaw, I think Jake Sterling here is treated like boxing.
That's the smartest thing. Stick and move. Stick and move.
Kick his ass, Ron Bass.
Oh, Jay Breezy, we're supposed to be a little unbiased here.
Oh. Beat his butt, Jake Sterling. How about that? Is that better?
Seems fair.
Well, look, there's a lot to unpack here. Jake Sterling, through legitimate victories across the board,
No.
kind of doing my job there. Maybe you ought to do yours there, Jake Sterling.
Yeah.
Can you try to do it without talking about Jake Sterling, maybe?
Sorry, champ. I'm trying to sing your praises over here.
More like Jake hurling out of the ring.
Jake Sterling gets the job done at Battle for the Multiverse, becomes a DIY champion. He then goes on to cash in the DIY Multiverse Championship against newly crowned champion Tarzan Duran. After Tarzan Duran went through a war. It is his champion's right as the DIY champion to do that. He cashed in on Duran, who went through a war himself, and unfortunately for Duran, he didn't have the juice in the tank to survive against a match against the new champion, Jake Sterling.
Sounds 100% above board to me.
I mean, Jake Sterling cashing in the belt at the time he did was an act of genius for sure, and it worked out for him.
Now, the other side of that, when a lot of crowd favorites end up not winning, you're hoping your favorite guy wins. And Jake Sterling just comes in and absolutely dominates the competition across the board. Now, granted, he did get an assist from Cody Behringer, breaking up, assaulting the cheese. But like it or not, he is inevitable, and he is the champion, Jake Sterling, and he is defending that championship, the GTW championship, against Ron Bass Jr.
Oh, chopping the big man down.
Kicked him in the knee.
Oh, big boot to the back of the head, Ron Bass Jr. by the champion. And he just starts plastering Ron Bass Jr. with strikes, and
This is what you have to do, you know.
Sterling saying, back up, Dan Kriegbaum, give me a little space to do my thing.
Keep the big man low, keep him on the ground, and just flail.
And now look at this. The champion going for a rear naked choke on Ron Bass Jr., who's fighting out.
And he had to climb a mountain to get up there to apply that hold.
Ooh, big strike from the challenger, Ron Bass. And another big elbow there.
Oh, vicious.
Sends him down. That is a mountain of a man. Wailing on the champion is Ron Bass Jr. You ever meet Ron Bass Jr., Bonesaw?
Not once, but I hope to one day. Maybe. I'd be a little afraid.
How about Haystacks Calhoun?
Ooh, he was a mountain of a man.
Wildfire Tommy Rich.
Send him packing home to mama with the whirling DDT. Yeah.
And now the champion is stopping on the leg of the challenger, Ron Bass Jr. here. And he's gonna go to town on that knee. It looks like smart action by the champion here. And Ron Bass Jr. smartly grabs the ring ropes.
The ring awareness from Ron Bass is the only thing keeping him alive right now.
It's in his DNA.
Here comes Jake Sterling with a big boot to the face of Ron Bass Jr.
Oh, Ron Bass is out.
Oh, pins the shoulders down here, but Ron Bass Jr. gets the shoulder up there. Barely a 2 count. And man, Ron Bass Jr. is mountainous, and Jake Sterling is not a small man. He's gigantic and muscular to boot, but got his work cut out for him against the second generation superstar, and he's gonna bowl him over there with a snapmare and a lariat. Slides in there, pins his shoulders down, 2 count there. Ron Bass Jr. gets his shoulder up again.
And Jake Sterling providing some helpful advice to lead official Dan Kriegbaum.
Yeah, he doesn't think Dan Kriegbaum is counting properly.
It's a little slow.
I don't know. You gotta walk on eggshells with Jake Sterling, you know?
I mean, if you just do your job right.
Well, I mean, he's got a problem with every little thing, no matter what.
He demands perfection. I don't blame him. That's how you get to be a champion. That's the kind of attitude that takes you to the top.
Oh, Ron Bass Jr. could barely stand up straight, and Jake Sterling just taking his sweet, sweet time with the challenger with a volley of blows to the gut of Ron Bass Jr.
Nice little combo.
Again, this is a smart strategy, just trying to choke all the wind out of the larger opponent. Oh, but Ron Bass Jr. drops the champion down.
There you go, RBJ.
Both men gasping for breath.
Jake Sterling, I don't think he was expecting that. He looks a little bit disoriented right now.
And I think he's just conserving his energy, trying to get up here. A bit unexpected, but you got to believe the champion's got way more gas in his tank than he's letting on.
Here's a little back and forth between the 2 competitors.
This match has just been a lot of hard hitting.
Oh yeah, Ron Bass holding his own against Jake Sterling, you know. Definitely a worthy champion.
We're gonna need extra ice packs after this match.
And a scissor kick from the champion. Puts him up and blasts him right in the face with a forearm. Jake Sterling says, give me a little bit more. And a big spine buster for the champion. And the ring rattles. Hooks, pins the shoulders down. 2 count there. And Ron Bass Jr. kicks out again. The whole Grindhouse just shook, Bonesaw.
I felt it in my bones. My chair, I think, might be broken.
Ron Bass kicking out of that, man. He's got a lot of guts, a lot of gusto.
You gotta have guts if you're gonna get in the ring with Jake Sterling. You're going up against a freight train.
Come on, Ronnie. He's definitely the son of a Hall of Famer.
Oh, no doubt, showing tremendous courage tonight.
And the champion, Jake Sterling, just pounding off on the Ron Bass Jr. in the corner here. Ron Bass Jr. reverses into a gigantic slam. Hooks the inside leg there, 2 count. Oh man, the champion was in trouble there for a second.
A new champion at GTW.
I think Dan Kriegbaum took Jake Sterling's advice too closely and a little fast on that one, no?
Now you're saying he's going too fast.
I thought that was a little
Which one is it, Bonesaw?
I'll tell you when I hear it.
Fucking disgusting!
Well, both men again struggling to get to their feet, but the champion, Jake Sterling, definitely had a little bit taken out of him by the much, much, much larger challenger, Ron Bass Jr.
punches don't work that way.
Little single barrel action in the ring here from both men. Oh, Russian lariat from Ron Bass Jr. He hooks the inside leg. 1, 2. What the hell? Why is Robbie K?
Yeah.
What the hell is Robbie K doing out here?
What does he have to do with Jake Sterling?
We very well could have had a new champion there, and this moron Robbie K, he's with Wealth of Wrestling. What the hell's he doing out here?
This doesn't make a lick of sense.
Well, maybe he dropped WoW considering they just lost. Maybe he's trying to get a new wrestler under his wing.
Well, Bass Jr. having obvious words with Robbie K in the corner, which is a big mistake when you got a vicious champion like Jake Sterling in the opposite corner, and he just absolutely blasted with a running lariat. Hooks the leg there. 1 count, 2, and a 3 count. My God! Look at the power of Jake Sterling. But what the hell is Robbie K out here for?
What does Robbie K have to do with anything right now?
We gotta get to the bottom of this.
Whoa!
My
What
God.
is this? Robbie K has the championship belt. Is this? What the hell's going on here? Is this?
Do we have a faction brewing right now?
Is Robbie K taking on a new client here, Bonesaw?
Robbie K is a businessman, and he is making a smart acquisition
Wow.
right now.
No, God damn it!
Unbelievable. Robbie K just got a brand new client. He's got something to say.
Well, we're gonna hear from the slimy Robbie K now.
Spell it with an I-E, like I-E, he's an asshole.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am
Oh,
Showing this crowd showing no respect for Robbie K.
Well, I guess no words needed from the champion here. And look, yeah, maybe the Grindhouse didn't like wasn't so warmed up to you. But all you had to do was keep grinding away. You're the inevitable Jake Sterling, for God's sakes. Now you go and team up with this goofball Robbie K.
yeah.
Jake Sterling is making a good decision.
Letting that belt for speak.
That's what I like to hear. Well, I'll let you guys know, we will be back here in the Grindhouse July 31st for the big payoff. So from all of us to all you guys, we thank every single one of you for coming out. We will see you next month. Thank you.
Well, the big payoff here at GTW 7 was Jake Sterling has allied himself with Robbie K. And Robbie K says when you go with Robbie K, you go all the way. But he was already champion, Bonesaw.
The best just got better.
Ah, God, Jay Breezy, what do you make of this?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like Jake Sterling's going to be unstoppable with Robbie K in his corner.
And don't forget, he's also now got the addition of Wealth of Wrestling to help him out in any situation, too.
Yeah.
So this has become a formidable force here in GTW.
Well, that brings us to the end of our coverage here at GTW 7. We're still here, and we're going to go for some final thoughts here on Bonesaw. Final thoughts.
What a tremendous night of wrestling, of action. All the competitors did a fantastic job, especially Jake Sterling and Daniel Starling.
Oh, look at this. We're going to have some final thoughts for the champion, Logan Cruz, here.
Is this thing on?
It is.
It is, sir.
To anyone who just watched, we just want to know who's next to step up to the gifted. Make a promo, send a video. We're taking on any and all comers because these are the definitive tag team championships in all of wrestling.
All right.
Yes, heck yes. Open challenge.
Let's see how the internet responds.
Hands of stone, tongue of silver, Logan Cruz, one half of the GTW Tag Team Champions, the Gifted. And man, the open challenge is still going on. Jay Breezy, final thoughts for We're Still Here.
You know, everything that happened tonight is setting up the future of GTW, and I just cannot wait to see where it's fucking going.
We're gonna beat that.
We ain't gonna beep shit, baby.
Cussing his show on radio.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end here. Next month, July 31st, the big payoff. You can find us at jabroniu.com, and you can find all the great shows on the Jabroni University Podcast Network on jabroniu.com. New Jabroni Pro Wrestling. We got Biff Radio. We got Flow and Tell. we got Why Do We Ever Meet and the flagship, the Draft Podcast.
Baby.
Well, I can't say anything else. For the Don Marijuana, Jay Breezy, for Boatsaw, Ryan Rudnick, I'm your host, Handsome Dan Solorzano, and remember, it's not your time, it's ours. Take her easy.